All right, in this video, I'm going to show you how to use these manual controls on your BLACK+DECKER 8000 BTU Portable AC. First of all, you've got to turn it on. To turn it on, you're going to come to the universal power signal and just click it. And it's going to take a couple seconds for it to really kick in. If you look here, you've got an up and a down arrow. If I press this, it goes down in temperature. I've got it set at Fahrenheit. Now if I press this, it'll go up in temperature, okay? Here is the fan. This is high, medium, low, and auto. All right, so I can change it by clicking this. Now it's on auto, and that means that the motherboard, or the brain of the thing, is going to tell you whether it's going to go low, medium, or high. If I click here, it's low. It takes a second for it to kick in. You hear it? Let me do it again. This is medium. It should pop up a little bit. There you go. And then that's high. All right? Now over here you've got modes. Right now we're in AC. We're cooling. But if I click this, that is dehumidifying, DH, right? If I click it again, that's only the fan. You see there? And then if I click it again, a little snowflake is cooling. And that's pretty much that. Over here is a timer, and that's a little bit more advanced. If you go into your manual, it'll tell you how to time it. But when you're using something like this, I think it's better just to set the temperature and just let it ride. I think that's the best way to do it. I mean, if you're using this all the time, then you really need to get a mini split or an actual real AC in your house. Anyway, that's how you use the manual controls. Turn it off, you just click here. Now it gives you a 20-second countdown usually, but it turned right off that time. All right, so your BLACK+DECKER 8000 BTU Portable AC comes with a controller. All right, so on the back of it, you have this little finger thing here. You just pop it, and you're going to notice you need AAA batteries, which we have right here. These are AAA Duracells, you see that? And so usually your negative goes where your spring is. So let's go ahead and put that one in there. And it looks like we only need two. Let's put the other one in. Bam, now we're in. Now all we gotta do is put our little door on. So it slides in there. You gotta kind of pop it out and then pop it in. So now it's ready to go. All right, we're gonna show you how to use this remote. This is the universal power sign. It's the same as this thing here, right? So if I press this, it should turn on, and it'll probably go to the last temperature of whatever it was. Bam. Now you can be standing up to 7 meters away from the unit itself, but anyway, there it goes. It's on 72. Now if I want to change the fan, I can go to this icon, which is the same as this one right here. I click it. It goes to auto. That's auto, right? I click it again, it goes to low. It takes a second or two. See, now it dropped down, and there's medium fan. Right? And there's high fan. It takes a while, but it gets there. So I'm just going to go to low fan so we have less distraction and noise. All right, now you get two up arrows, like you got a down arrow and an up arrow here. Now you got an up arrow and a down arrow here. So if I want the temperature higher, I click here. If I want it lower, I click here. And you see, and it changes correspondingly here and on there. And next, if we go over here, these are modes. So if you look here, you see modes. So if I click this, it's going to change the mode. The first mode that it'll change to is dehumidify. So we should see a D and an H. You don't see it really here, but you see it here. If I click it again, it should go to fan. See, that's fan. We're at fan now. The next thing, if I click, it should go to snowflake or ice cold AC. And it's right back to AC. Bam, done. Now, if you come into the room and it's super warm and you just want to blast it, you go to this, see that little hurricane thing? Hit it, bam. And it brings it all the way down to 64. And now it's going to really crank and cool the room. If you click it again, it'll go back to the regular temperature. Okay? And then to turn it off, all you do is hit the power sign. And you just go ahead and click right here. And bam, it just goes off. And that's how you use the controller. Now it does have a timer on it, but that's more involved. And for a unit like this, I don't know why anybody would use a timer because you're just cooling one room and you're only cooling it when you go in there. So I would think the best way to do that would just be turn it on, turn it off when you leave. And if you want to set the timer for different times during the day, you can. It's more involved. You have to go to the manual to figure that out.